Hi everybody, my name's Aaron and I'm here to deliver another one of my training courses for you all. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use the Windows operating system version 7. Okay, this is a basic guide on the Windows 7 operating system. It will tell you the basic components of the operating system. You will then be able to build on that knowledge and be more productive with your computer. Okay, so let's get started. What we have is some various components here on the screen that I'll explain to you. On the left bottom hand corner we have a window icon. This is what is known as the start button. It has changed shape. It used to be a square in the previous version. If you look on your keyboard, you should have a Windows button somewhere located in the bottom left hand corner of your keyboard. Some laptops have it in the top right hand corner or even in the top middle. Some computers don't even have it at all, so you would have to use the screen and your mouse to access the start button. So let's do that. We'll click it here with our mouse, left button, and what we see here is a few things. A list of icons that take you to programs, documents, things like that. We also have on the right hand side some shortcuts to areas in your computer. On this side here at the bottom we have a shutdown button. Now what that does is shuts down your computer. It actually switches it off for you in a controlled manner. The other way, of course, is unplugging it. I mean that kind of behavior on a computer will eventually break it. So the best way to switch a computer off is use the shutdown button here. Now beside it you'll notice a very small button with a little triangle. This is an arrow. If you hover over it you get some various options here. If you click it, so let's try clicking it, we get the same options. Now what we have here is hibernate, sleep, restart, lock, log off, and switch user. Okay, sleep option, what that does is it puts your computer to sleep. It's still alive, it's still on, but it's asleep. So it will be using power, and if it's on a battery pack only, eventually it will run out of power and switch itself off. So be wary of using the sleep option for your switching your computer off or the status of your computer. I've just changed the color scheme on my computer, so don't worry about that there. Okay, let's go back to this menu. So what we do have is sleep, which I've explained to you. Hibernate. Hibernate, what that does is saves the settings your computer is in at the moment and switches it off. So for example, we have down here some icons which I'll explain to you later, but I have applications open in the computer. Now if I were to put the computer to hibernate status and start the computer will open those applications I last had open and actually sets it to the status or settings that I had prior to switching it off. So that is the two basic options you have here for this button. There is also restart. Now restart, it's a bit like how could I give a good analogy? It's not switching the computer off and on because the computer remains on during the whole process. It's not what is described as a cold shutdown. It's what you would call a quick on and off. It's a bit like turning your light off and on so quickly that the bulb barely has time to cool or even diminish in light. So that is what a restart is. Restart is used often for the health of your computer, and because you will be instructed to do it often by your computer and various other things. Okay, the other options, lock, log off and switch user, we can deal with later. They're slightly more advanced options. Okay, so what we have here on the left of the start menu is some programs. You'll notice a little bar here. This just denotes separation of frequently used programs and permanent listed programs up here. Okay, so going down to this button, all programs, it then lists for you all of the programs on your computer. Okay, so what we have here is a list of all the programs. Now down here we have what is called folders. This is denoted by the yellow, or denoted, sorry, by the yellow square folder icon. You can see accessories, AVG, chess, games. These are folders created by your computer when you install programs. Now let's have a look at accessories, shall we? Now accessories is a folder that is created by Microsoft operating system when it's first installed. It is what it says. They're accessories used for helping you do your work using the computer. What we have is a calculator, we've got a notepad, we've got a paint program, sticky notes, quite useful, sound recorder, can help you record your voice. You've got system tools, PowerShell, that's a program that allows you to program Windows. That's quite good. Okay, so that's accessories. Let's deal with perhaps one of these programs within this folder. So what we do with our mouse is click one of these icons. So let's try calculator. Okay, so it's opened, and you can see it looks a bit like a calculator that you would normally use. It's got the numbers, it's got the operating functions, it's got some memory buttons up here. You've got some menus up here that you can choose from, all very complex. Edit and help. Okay, let's quickly describe the basics of this box, what you see here. Now within Windows, the term used to describe this is called a window. Every box you see is a window. You can tell this is a window because of two features. It has three buttons on the top right hand corner. It also has a little icon here. Now if I were to click that little icon, another menu appears, and you could do things with the window. You could move the window, minimize it, or close it. So let's close it, and as you would expect, the window closes. So let's go back and reopen it. Go to all programs, go to accessories, calculator. Okay, so the other options we have are these three buttons here. Now the button slightly to the left is a minimize button, the one slightly to the right is a maximize button, and the one to the furthest right is the close button. And yes, that is exactly the same as the close option from this menu. It's something you'll find in Windows. There is a lot of duplication, which some people find useful. Okay, so let's click